when Abdul-Baha named his successor was the institution of the guardianship. And it just happened that Shoghi Effendi was the first guardian. And so people, particularly now, I think, new people coming into the faith think about Abdul-Baha passed the faith or moved the center of the covenant to Shoghi Effendi. And he did do that, yes, but the thing that Abdul-Baha was really doing was passing the center of the covenant to the institution of the living guardianship. And it's not to say it's inconsequential that Shoghi Effendi was the first guardian. He was a wonderful guardian, but he in the eyes of a lot of the believers now, I think they feel that Shoghi Effendi had such an aura, and he was passed the mantle from Abdul-Baha. Therefore, since supposedly Shoghi Effendi couldn't provide for a successor, that it's fit and proper that Shoghi Effendi be the only guardian that the Baha'i faith would ever have. And in doing that, the Baha'is are in error. They need to look back in the writings and see that Abdul-Baha actually passed the faith to the institution of the living guardian. And then if you read the many writings on the guardianship, you see that it was intended to be, that was a station that was to be occupied by a human being during a certain time period. He would name his successor, and then another human being would take over that role. And by doing it in that manner, the institution of the living guardianship would live throughout the entirety of the Baha'i faith till a manifestation comes and changes that part of the faith. So it could be for 1,000 years, many thousand years, who knows? But it doesn't really matter, because as long as the center of the covenant remains with that institution, it will be perpetuated, regardless of who holds the station or for how long. The institution will continue forever.